Hey y'all. All right, so last night was the 5-year anniversary of the Cybertruck unveiling event back in 2019, and that was the same night that I put in my reservation. I waited 4.5 years to get it from that night. The other thing that there's been a lot of waiting for, and a lot of people are still waiting for them, is the wheel covers. So these iconic Cybertruck wheel covers that were supposed to come on the truck did not initially because of an issue with the tab length on it. The ones that were originally going to ship with the truck, on these tabs on the edge, the tabs stuck out probably another ½ inch or an inch longer originally, and they found that while they were going down the road and vibrating, they were wearing on the sidewall of the tire. So they recalled those first ones, and these new ones, they've shortened those tabs so they don't contact the tire. This outside, so it's a hard plastic middle, but the outside is a flexible rubber so that it can, bend and give a little bit. This video is going to show you how to put them on, how to get them lined up right. And then the only other thing right now that I'm supposed to have that don't yet is the light bar that goes right along the top of this ridge. So hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll have that too. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video. First thing I'm going to do before I put these covers on is I wanted to shine the sides of my tires to get them real black again. I've never used this stuff before, but it's a Meguiar's Ultimate Insane Shine Tire Coating. And I wanted to put it on there before I put the wheel covers on, because a lot of this stuff says, avoid overspray, don't get it on other plastic or rim components or whatever. So I want to get it on the wheels and then make sure it's soaked in, clean the rims off real good, and then we'll put the covers on. I don't care too much about inside here, so that way it helps keep it off the wheels, and also those wheel covers are going to go out into these little areas, so that most of that's going to be covered anyway. The next thing I'm going to do is just take an old t-shirt and just wipe these down. I'm not trying to get them super clean, but what I do want to do is just get the overspray from this tire shine off of them as best I can. And the little plastic clips that hook onto these wheels, they are just plastic, but what I've seen from some people is that where those clips ride, they snap in right between these parts of the wheel. I've seen that they can make some permanent marks in there, and that may still happen even after they're clean, but I think just getting the dust and any dirt that's on there off will help to not mar it too much as they sit on there and vibrate going down the road. So I'm just trying to knock off any excess dirt and dust that may add to the friction between those little clips. So once I get these wiped off, then we'll pop those wheel covers on. All right, so I'm going to show you all how to pop these on and how to get them lined up, because I have had people tell me that their wheel covers were misaligned and they were going to have to go back to a service center and get them fixed, but you do not have to do that. So there's a way that you can easily do this yourself. The key is separate these two pieces. So when the wheel covers come, these two pieces are snapped together. This is how the covers come out of the package. They're attached to this center ring, and this is where the gloves come in handy, because where those little clips go together, you've got to separate that first, and that's where you'll really scrape your finger or get it pinched in there when you're trying to separate those, because they do grab on pretty hard. And this is probably the hardest part of the entire process, is just separating this inner ring from the outer cover. It's not hard, it takes a minute, and like I said, the first couple I did barehanded, and when those things pop out of there, they hurt. So hence the gloves. They come apart, and this inner ring lines up with these sections of the wheel where each of those little tabs go, just like that. There's really only one space it can go. Once you get it lined up, it really can't go anywhere else. So when you get it there, you just pop those in, each of those slots, just like that. And it grabs onto them really well. And make fun of my gloves if you want, but I don't want to get my finger pinched between this and that, because that would really hurt. So I'd rather look funny than end up with a big blood blister on my finger. So anyway, that pops on just like that. Where this lines up, see if you can see that. The valve stem is still where you can get to it. So even if you need to add air to your tires, you don't have to take the full ring off. You just have to pop the outside off. So valve stem's still accessible there. So that's the first step to get that ring on. Then the centerpiece, you just line this middle hub right there, obviously right in the center of that hole, and then these little spring clips right here will snap in between this ring, and it doesn't matter where they go, they will snap in anywhere. So basically line up the middle at the center of that hub, just like that, and then you want to turn it to where these tabs are lined up with the tire. You can see how that's supposed to go. So you get that right where you want it, push it in the middle, and that'll hold that there. And then each spot about right here just clicks on. Just like that. It's that easy. So as you can see, all the little spokes line up with the tire. It's a custom made Goodyear tire, and the wheel covers line up with the grooves of the tire. So that's it. I mean, that's all it takes. Same for all four wheels. So yeah, I like the way they look, and they're also supposed to cut down on some of the wind drag, actually help out your efficiency a little bit. I'm gonna go around and just snap all three of the others on, and we'll be done. That's all there is to it. Catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.